Coming up on this edition of the Desert Vision, 3rd Army Arcent focuses on resiliency and soldiers march for fallen comrades. Welcome to this edition of the Desert Vision. I'm Army Sergeant LaShondra Shaw. Resiliency is composed of many things. Army Sergeant Andre Clark shows us all the resources available.
Camp Arif John Kuwait was the site of the 2nd annual Ready and Resilient Campaign Expo. The festivities kicked off with a 5K run that gave individuals a chance to celebrate personal achievements and the elusive Batgirl even revealed her secret identity. After the run, the event's main stage was the Zone 1 Physical Fitness Center, where multiple organizations set up booths to let service members and civilians know what was available to promote resiliency.
I think the commanders need to be aware of the various resources themselves so that they can recommend those resources, and certainly not attach any stigma to those resources, particularly behavioral health.
Resiliency Expo attendees escaped the stress of deployment with a military working dog demonstration and a motivating speech from the 3rd Army Arcent Commander, Lieutenant General Vincent K. Brooks.
Being deployed, you're going to have challenges. Being alive, being a human, you're going to have challenges no matter where you are. And how you bounce back from those challenges makes all the difference in the world. And we make it very clear that the strength of our nation is our Army.
The expo concluded with a multifaceted exhibition of talent and the opportunity to build physical resilience with Zumba. Reporting from Camp Arif John Kuwait, I'm Army Sergeant Andre Clark.
Whether you need to check out a barbecue pit for a unit cookout or check out a podium for an official event, the MWR Warehouse is your one-stop shop for getting the equipment you need for just about every occasion. If you like cycling, why not check out a bicycle through the MWR Bicycle program? Let us help you prepare for that special ceremony or team celebration. From baseballs to footballs, drum sets to light sets, tablecloths to table skirts, the MWR Warehouse is filled with the equipment you need to make your event a success. Call the MWR Warehouse today at 430-3761. MWR is your one-stop shop for equipment checkout.
Hollywood Yates, Wolf, American Gladiators, and you are watching Desert Vision.
Welcome back. Our fallen brothers and sisters in arms will never be forgotten. Army Sergeant Andre Clark takes us to an event that makes sure family members are remembered as well.
You ready?
After over 11 years of operations Iraqi and enduring freedom, over 1 million have answered the nation's call, and thousands have made the ultimate sacrifice. Though we miss our fallen family and friends, not a day goes by that they are not in our hearts.
Master Sergeant Sean Thomas, rest in peace.
Pennsylvania National Guard's 1st Squadron, 104th Cavalry Regiment, hosted an event on Camp Arif John Kuwait to mirror the Pennsylvania National Guard's 28-mile March for the Fallen in Indiantown, Pennsylvania. Over 600 troops suited up to show their support, including 3rd Army Arsenal's own Sergeant First Class Xavier Everett.
One of our team members' husband was a fallen comrade, Kim McCardo, and this was important to her, and I mean we're like family, so if it's important to her, it's important to us.
From Camp Arifjan, Kuwait,
Team McCardo.
I'm Army Sergeant Andre Clark.
It's a great honor to compete at the International Warriors competition. Army Specialist Anthony Kozulchar tells us about 2 of the warriors that are making history.
This year, for the very first time, 2 females are taking part in the 5th annual warrior competition. Sergeant Skindi Demiri and Captain Brittany Ray are on 2 Army Central Command teams in this year's contest, which features 33 teams from 18 different countries.
I actually wasn't aware that we were the first females in the competition until we were told that, but it's a little exciting and it makes me a little nervous actually, but as we've been training, I think I'm getting over that.
I mean, I'm just really excited to be here. It's a great training opportunity, and it's an outstanding team that I'm with, and it's just going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Let's go! Sergeant Demiri's and Captain Ray's teammates have a lot of confidence in the skills that these 2 bring with them.
With the method of entry competition that we have to do, I think she'll be the one leading us in that competition, so we're going to be following behind her.
She's just as tough as the rest of us. She shoots just as well, if not better, than the rest of us. So she brings a stabilizing factor to the team, and we actually lean on her a lot with a lot of her skill sets.
Although they are the first, they are both focused more on doing well than on themselves.
I think it's a group effort, team effort that we all bring together and do everything as a team.
I think as a woman, I don't really bring anything unique. I'm one of the team, and that's how I'm going to participate.
From Jordan, this is Specialist Anthony Kozulchar, reporting for the 1st Armored Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division, Camp Buehring, Kuwait.
Hey there, I am Jen Wiederstrom, also known as Phoenix from American Gladiators, and you are watching Desert Vision.
Welcome back. EOD soldiers are some of the most highly trained professionals you will find. Army Sergeant Andre Clark introduces us to a few as they spend another day in the office.
One of the many jobs of an explosive ordnance disposal specialist is to safely remove ordnance from the battlefield, or in this case, over 27 tons of unserviceable ammunition. As wild as that may sound, these highly trained soldiers have their priorities straight.
Safely getting rid of explosive hazards and working hard to get rid of it and nobody getting hurt.
Building this mini missile mountain is not just great training for EOD specialists. It also saves the government money by not shipping unusable rounds to America to be demilitarized. In these crucial financial times, let's face it.
It's always important to save money.
Okay, that was a given, but what about the personal gratification that comes from completing a mission like this?
Helping others, as far as from disarming landmines to removing UXOs in the field, so we at least go out and make a difference.
Reporting from Kuwait, I'm Army Sergeant Andre Clark.
Armed Forces Entertainment brought a not-so-typical group to visit the troops. Army Sergeant Chad Guthrie tells us how these celebrities entertained in a whole new way.
6, 7, go. 1, count it.
Physical training, martial arts, and the preparation of neutralizing our enemies are what troops do. That's why when Mr. Tybo himself, Billy Blanks, invited the Camp Airshon community to work out, it was just another day at the office.
I think Tybo and martial arts relate well with the military because the military exercises with PT, and then martial art training, they do that type of training, special training to help them be able to defend off attackers. So with Tybo and martial arts and everything that we do, I think it blends in really well.
Iron sharpens iron, so when you get warriors together in the same building, sparks fly.
So when I heard he was coming over, I was very excited. So I wouldn't miss this opportunity for the world. So I'm glad I got the opportunity to actually work out with them.
Billy Blanks also brought backup from 4 of TV's American Gladiators. After the workout, it was time to head to the arena for real American warriors to take on the Gladiators.
We play gladiator games and just have a blast with them and just bring something from back home and you know, the love from our hearts, and thank them in person for what they do and all their sacrifices that they do. So we are very grateful and very honored to be here.
Go! They pulled like their life depended on it in tug of war. They battled at joust with memories of basic entering their mind. And the last event went from civilized to an all-out water balloon brawl. All in all, it was a good day for warriors and gladiators alike, because this was a day to forget about the separation from friends and family and just have fun. Reporting from Camp Airshon, Kuwait, I'm Army Sergeant Chad Guthrie.
Thanks for watching this edition of the Desert Vision. For those stories and more, you can find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/PattonZone. Thanks for watching.